Oh no. There we are, or one of us.
Hey everybody, welcome. Are you going to get my wand?
Yeah.
Now that you're up? Welcome to TFT Tarot for Today.
I have my wand.
Divine Dabblings with me.
And me.
And Mr. O.
I'm having a bad hair day and I realized I should have probably put a hat on it, but oh well. Hi everyone.
Bad hair days. Wow. Hey, I hope everybody's having a great start to their Saturday. We had an interesting evening yesterday.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
I don't even know how to describe it to you all, but it's just very strange. We had...
Happy Spring Equinox too for those who are celebrating.
Everybody celebrates spring.
I know.
Everybody celebrates spring.
I tend to go with that designation over Ostara, so that's just me.
But you know, Mr. O, in some parts of the world it would be fall equinox, am I right?
I know, but we're not in that part of the world. Anyone from down under? Happy fall.
Hey, Angel Rivera. Hi, Libra.
Hi, Angel. Hi, Libra. Hi, everybody. And Sunman wants to be on my lap today. Hello
Hi,
there.
everyone. Okay, well, let's get started. We're going to have a obviously busy show and want to get it on the road with the Good Tarot today by Colette Baron Reed. Card for the collective. Oh my goodness, stay tuned this week. Our weird week. When we recap it, it's going to be very clear. Our cards that we drew last week was about the Silicon Valley Bank episode, which is ongoing. You know, lots of fallout there. But it was an interesting reading, and it pointed really to the fact that quick action was going to be taken. And that's why I know that these cards, the way they fell, were absolutely about this. And Mr. O and I have been talking about it, and it really makes a lot of sense now that, in retrospect, which is why we like to recap the reading we did the week before to see how we feel it fit. There was a lot of weird stuff in the news.
We may mention some other points that we thought were an intersectionality there, but for the most part, I think that's it. This situation with the bank closing.
I mean, we had the whole episode with the drone, that was knocked out of the sky or, messed with by Russia. But I don't think those cards really covered that. This was more about money and people's sense of security. And I think it really hit the mark in that regard. So stay tuned for that. And of course, we'll be doing the new Weird Week reading. It comes out Mondays at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, Mr. O, I'm going to cut and let you pick a card. And don't forget, Aries season is here. It's here. It's here. And with spring equinox, we'll be doing another monthly modality message. So stay tuned for that.
That'll be Monday around 6 p.m., I think.
I totally forgot about that. I told some people online that we were going to be busy doing 3 videos this week.
Nope.
4.
Yeah.
We got to do 4 this weekend.
All right. And it's...
Oh, you're getting the Witch's Moon Magic, Kara? You will love it.
So there's our card, the 7 of Fire.
7 of Fire, which is, of course, 7 of Wands, which is interesting. That was a card of the day for us this week. I think it was reversed. And I seem to remember it was coming up a bit in our other cards, for people. Seems like it's been coming up a lot lately.
All right.
Okay, the 7 of Fire. Personal best. Going the distance. Perseverance. Nonconformity. I'm unstoppable. My passion pushes obstacles aside as I engage in sustained effort. I know how to bend, but I don't compromise on what's most important to me. If others aren't happy with the course I'm on, I don't have to let their concerns affect me. I release the temptation to resist challenges, and I trust that I can make things happen as I live life on my own terms. I love that. Inspired solutions present themselves. You have something to add for that, Mr. O? I'll let you go first.
Well, it makes me think of a song.
Oh, no.
The heat is on. Okay, bad.
Well,
but yeah, it's really like about charging ahead. It's really like saying all those sayings, damn the bullocks, forward, whatever it is. It's like when the going gets tough, the tough get going.
oh, platitudinous.
Yes.
Are this morning.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I like this card just because it does have kind of an Aries feel to it, We're not afraid to stand our ground and to not be rattled, And sometimes it costs us. Sometimes, we do get overwhelmed by opposition. But you know what? We don't care because we realize we stood up for ourselves. And that's the point. Regardless the odds, whatever faces you, stand up for yourself, stand up for your rights. It's very important for you to live your life on your terms. I love that statement on this.
Right. It's about self-leadership, too, in a way. It's not really about leading a team so much as saying doing what you need to do for yourself and or those you're concerned with. Sure.
That's right, Violet. Your B-Day is coming up, and you never know what surprises await you. Our trusty moderator. That's what we have for the collective. Good luck with that. And of course, it's my birthday month. I never know what surprises I'll have for me. I'm definitely getting a haircut.
Next
That's
month's
no
your
surprise.
birthday month.
It's Aries season. It's the entire month of surprises.
But I thought you were logical.
I am.
Okay.
All right. I had mixed these up a bit beforehand. Let's get on with it. Let's go with Angel Mary, I think was first. Am I right?
Good
Yes,
morning,
I am.
or afternoon,
Good morning,
or evening.
Good day, Angel Mary. Let's leave it at that, since
Right.
people are in different time zones. Yeah, here we go again. But you know, he might get something nice. I know somebody was already touting the Buffy Tarot, and that is out. And we have yet to get that. I have, contrary to other opinions out there, Angel Rivera, I have cut down some, oh no, that's your coffee. I have cut down some of my purchases. And so this birthday will probably be a little less stuff that I'm buying for myself. But of course, we have a psychic fair coming up at a metaphysical shop that usually gets a lot of nice decks too, so we'll see. All right. Be that way, Angel Rivera, but you're right. I know it. Okay.
So we don't have an elephant in the room, but we do have a large orange cat that's
Ooh.
right in front of the camera.
Sunny Fluff. Yes, close up and personal. Perhaps if I gave him room, he would come back here with his Lammy toy.
Come on.
And his bird.
Come.
Come on. I know it's not as exciting as Kara's toy, but you like Lammy. Yay, it worked.
All right.
All right, we can show
Now we gotta
Angel
keep 'em
Mary's
up.
card, finally. Stay
And
here. Come on now.
it's the Five of Wands.
The Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is here to say, engage. Engage with others, you know. Be a team leader even to some extent, Spirit is saying. You know, this is a time for you to work with others on projects, goals, or shared purposes. You know, maybe it's involving a charitable group, or it's involving a political action group, whatever the case may be, or it's a workplace group or a school team, you know, that's working together on a project. This is a time to engage with others, have dialogue, and share ideas, and make things happen.
Your energy right now is especially engaging for cooperative events, or for just trying to find ways to advance certain things with or without others. If you're a loner type, it still means that maybe there's some amount of competition that may go on, less personal, but maybe it's through the internet or other communications. But it really is also about you sort of having a key point to play too. It's not just about how you cooperate with others, but it's what you give to the team, and maybe how well you utilize and advance. What do we get?
We got a subscriber. Natalia
Yay.
just subscribed. Thank you, Natalia. Appreciate that.
Nice. Thank you. But so, Angel, it's really about how you add your voice to others, but maybe how others add their voice too, and how you receive that. It's just cooperation.
That's it. That's what we have for you. Good luck with that, Angel Mary. Nice
right.
card. Nice card. And we are moving on to Sonali. Hi, Sonali.
Hi, Sonali. And it looks like Sunman has calmed down. He feels like he doesn't have to get in front of the camera.
I did miss somebody else. Always checking my list. All right. Oh, and I missed another person too. Shoot.
Well, I don't see Natalia in the chat just yet, but I suppose we could
Hey, some people just
give
watch.
them a card
That
because they
is
subscribed.
Perfectly fine. I see Dishy has just arrived as
Hi, Dishy.
well. I'm about to give up on my list here, Violet. I've missed a number of people that you got. So good for you. As I chat here.
And of course, our regular live stream is tomorrow. Tomorrow, though, it's special time from 11 to 1 p.m. Mr. O has an engagement in the afternoon. So we'll be doing our live stream about 3 hours earlier, actually. So catch us tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Did I shuffle first?
I did.
Yeah, and that's the second time in a row because I cut last time too. I did.
Well, maybe I didn't shuffle first. I don't know.
It's okay.
It is. You shouldn't be so strict on it.
I am. And
Well,
you
you
are
should be.
sometimes too.
If you say so.
I know.
Nope.
Yes. It's true.
It's the Emperor Sonali.
The Emperor for Sinelli. Wow. Hey, speaking of an Aries season card here, that would be the Emperor, you know. The Emperor knows how to get things done, and he gets things done through others, you know. He's the leader, you know. He's the ruler. He guides others, you know, and does it so seamlessly and with such care, too, you know. He is delicately handling that palm there because he realizes, this Emperor realizes, that force gets you nowhere. You know, force gets revolutions and you know coups and bad things to happen. So you know, taking a more delicate approach and treating people fairly, and this is what Spirit has for you. You know, is lead people with a gentle touch, and not only that, show people, you know, a better way to do things.
You said that very well, and I also like the way he's sitting there with the one leg crossed over. It's semi-reminiscent of the Hangman or other figures in some of the tarot, and I think it's the idea about selflessness to some degree, which I think Banshee articulated pretty well. This is a card saying that really, when you are the Emperor, when you're in charge, you're not just in charge of yourself, you're in charge of a lot of things, and so you have to kind of extend your feelers out there to remember, you know, the best ways to interact and the best ways to be of service, because it is a role you play too, being an emperor.
Definitely.
All right.
Nicely done. Good luck with that, Angel Mary.
Hi, Lily.
I'm
Hi,
sorry,
Mohammed.
Sonali. Good luck with that, Sonali. Whoops. And I had that name crossed off the list too. So we are on Benita. Hey, Benita.
Hi, Benita.
Hi, Lily. I see you just came in. Sure, we can add you.
Also,
We're at
Mohaha
15
came in.
now.
a
Yeah, I
moment or
saw
two.
Mohaha.
Did you want to shuffle first again?
So I've been
or
counting
not?
on
I don't
Violet's
remember how
list
we're
to
doing
see
that.
what we've got here. I will shuffle first this time. Thank you so much, Mr. O.
Oh, you're so very welcome. I will pet Mr. Sunny.
We may have some interesting surprises in store on April Fool's Day,
Oh dear.
which is a Saturday. We had some plans to mess with happy hour, but we're not going to do that.
We wouldn't do that,
No,
would we?
no, we would not.
Because the
But-
Scorpio's not in charge.
There may be something special that day. So stay tuned. All right. Oh gosh, you're kidding. That is no joke. Oh my
Gee,
goodness.
that's funny that it happens to be on Saturday.
Oh yeah, shoot. So if you can't make happy hour, we perfectly understand.
You did it again. You shuffled it without letting me
Oh,
shuffle.
well, I didn't,
I can't do a thing with it.
but I didn't. The second time you shuffled before I got them. So you're wrong about that.
Huh?
Never.
I gave it to you. We can rewind the tape, and I said, you shuffle first this time. Oh,
Okay, whatever.
Sonny, he's just going to go asleep.
Hey, leave it be. He's in view, sort of. You can see the sunny floof there. Laying comfortably with his toys.
So we didn't even tell them about the strange things yesterday.
I tried to, but you cut me off.
Well, that's
I
right.
did.
Because you should have waited for the right moment.
Hey, Benita, how about the world? How
I got
about
it,
that? You got the world, the whole world in your hands. No, actually, you are completing a cycle of some sort, or will be. Spirit is saying it's time to open the door to new adventures, what certain parts of your life maybe you are now finished with, you're putting behind you now. And Spirit is saying it's time to open doors to new adventures, new goals, new things happening for you.
Well, it kind of looks like a cosmic hula hoop there. And, it's just sort of sending out a rhythm and a pattern. And that encompasses or pulls in energies from everywhere. It is about completing a cycle, but you're always completing a cycle and moving on to another one. So it's really kind of a sense of saying, I did good. It's sort of congratulating yourself. You reached a level of perfection. You reached a standard you held for yourself, and you're ready to go on to new ventures if need be.
It's a great card of, and also it's saying, if there are some things, some dangling threads still left hanging, I mean, you're so close to being completed with something in your life that, just finish it. It's time to finish it, be done, and move forward into new goals and new directions. So, nice card. I always like the World card. It means that I can move on to the next and that I've actually finished something I started.
In a way, I like the imagery of the
like
four
seeing
corners because it has a sense of a foundation, like sort of like either you completed something really or you had that force with you.
That's what we have for you, Benita. Good luck with that.
So now it's
Your shuffle.
me first.
And it's Mama T. Hey, Mama T. Good to see you at Happy Hour.
Good morning to you.
Good morning to you. So the weird thing that happened last night was we were in a restaurant and the waitress, I put our check down and then she came back later and picked it up and we thought, okay, maybe she gave us the wrong, check. And so we were sitting there for a while and then she comes back later and told us some gentleman paid for our dinner. And I was like, well, who was it? And she pointed to where they were, and they had already paid, and we didn't even have a chance to talk to them. But we both remember who was there, and we didn't know this person. And the waitress said,
His name is Bruce, and he recognizes me, as somebody who served with him in Vietnam.
But
I never went to Vietnam. I was about a year away from that point where I could have been drafted, but the draft ended about a year before I turned 18. So it wasn't me.
So somebody paid for our $38 meal.
Yeah.
And it was just the strangest thing. I mean, it was just so out of the blue and
You're welcome,
weird.
Benita.
And I don't know whether the person was having an Alzheimer's moment or just made a mistaken identity. Or my third option was the waitress picked the wrong table.
There was an older couple than us, maybe 5 to 10 years older than us, sitting at the table next to us, and he could have been from the Vietnam era more than me.
And so I'm wondering if the waitress made the mistake. But whatever, it was just the strangest thing. I've never had something like that happen.
Yeah.
It's very nice when random acts of kindness happen like that,
It counters the evil things that I like to do.
You're welcome, Benita, by the way.
Who are we reading for?
Oh, well, we're reading for Mama T. You
That's
said
right.
hi to Mama T.
Okay, well, you could just...
I know, I just went on and on there, but
You
very
did.
strange. Yeah,
So, Mama T, you get the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords says, Mama T, things are what you need to happen right now. Things are poised for you to be able to be in charge, to make informed decisions, And really, there's a sense of a comfort here too, like that, the time will come when the decisions you make, and it's soon, I think, will really feel like you have support, or you really feel comfortable with them. You know you're making the right decisions.
The Queen of Swords is here to say you've got this, Mama T. You have a lot of decisions. You have a lot of things on your plate right now. And Spirit is saying you've got this. You can make the right decisions. You can trust your judgment. It might also be saying, and I remember we had a reading recently for you where we said to be careful of everything you're signing and stuff like that. But this might be a sign of a turning point here, that maybe Spirit is saying, you can trust some trusted advisors to help you as well. But I feel here this is about you. You're going to be able to discern fact from fiction. You're going to be able to discern what the next steps forward need to be and why. And you will be able to ask the appropriate questions to make sure, everything is the way it is. Go with that Queen of Swords energy. Use this brain here, and you can't go wrong.
It's obviously a good card for an air sign such as yourself.
Good luck with that, Mama T.
All right, so you shuffle.
All right.
First.
Pragati is up.
Hi, Pragati.
Hello, Pragati.
So yesterday was just kind of a busier day for us aging folks here. We're retired now, semi-retired. But we had our workout with our trainer yesterday.
We did do something, actually.
Right.
Yeah.
We went to see Quantumania, Ant-Man and the Wasp. I really liked it a
In
lot.
a nearly empty theater, which is why we did it.
Yeah, we waited so we could see it in a nearly
There might have
empty
been
theater.
7 people total in the whole theater.
And we were sitting way over on one side, and the other people were scattered in 2 different spots. So it was perfect. You're welcome, Mama T.
You're welcome, Mama T.
Then we went to that restaurant and had, somebody pay for our dinner.
Honestly, I can't figure it out.
No, I can't either.
But anyway, it was really an interesting thing. I felt like I was in a different universe, sort of like Ant-Man. That where, in what universe did you serve in Vietnam?
No way. And, and I have to be careful, but I was very much, even as that, 17, 18-year-old, very much against the Vietnam War. So there's no way I would have served.
Well, it's the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. What an awesome card, Pragati. Hey, speaking of cycles, we talk about the completion of cycles with the world. 10s are completions of sorts too, but I think what this is saying is maybe you're turning the page from a time of, low energy or, not so happy times or not so great of luck into better times, that now luck is swinging in your favor. Things may happen synchronistically for you, out of the blues. Look for out of the blue occurrences to take place. Fate is on your side, so any moves that you want to take a chance on now, go for it, Spirit says.
That's right, Pragati. Whether it comes from Spirit or, Lord Shiva or anyone else, it's really clear. This is saying you are about to change a cycle in a good way. You are building upon previous cycles. Some cycles, teach you different things. Some cycles teach you to deal with losses or challenges, and some teach you to deal with growth. And this one says you are moving towards a more growthful phase. You may be able to integrate different knowledge you have for a different purpose or to unify for a purpose. So it's a really good card for you, Pragati. It's really saying good luck is yours and a new cycle is probably beginning too.
Hey Dune, welcome to the show. We'll add you.
Hi,
We're
Dune.
only doing a single card message from Spirit today. We're not taking questions, but we'll be happy to pull a positive message for you today.
Right, and we do have another show where we do regular readings like the one you're asking for. Tomorrow, it's not going to be on like the schedule there. It's going to be on earlier, but we are on Sundays and Thursdays for regular questions. Tomorrow we'll be on 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. We're on earlier. Thursdays are a good night too. We're on from 7 to 9 p.m.
Yeah, you might want to make that announcement again. Just reminding people tomorrow's show will be earlier, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, because he has something he has to do in the late afternoon tomorrow, so he has to be out the door. So that's just one day only. So just you'll see
we'll pull a card for you, Dune.
And we'll pull a card for you. It is kind of general, but it's on a more positive slant. Hopefully it will relate to whatever's on your mind.
All right, so now we are on...
We are on... Fiber.
And then Carl.
And then Carl.
Good morning, you guys. And happy Ostara to you.
Yes. Happy Ostara.
I don't do mead, but have one for me in the mead hall later when you go.
Tomorrow I'm picking decks, specifically spring-oriented, most of them. I might keep one of my cat decks in. And also I'm using actually the Shadowland Tarot and Lenormand tomorrow because light and dark are going to be in perfect balance. And so with spring equinox, and so I want to honor that.
One of the things I really like about spring equinox is a lot of times it does fall on the 21st, which happened to be my maternal grandfather's birthday. And he was so proud of that. I mean, he probably didn't have the understanding that I have, but he always thought that it was so neat that he was born on March 21st, the first day of spring.
Coffee and bacon.
Bacon?
Holy moly.
I could do bacon, that's for sure.
Okay.
But you've always been better at making bacon than I have been. I usually wouldn't cook it right. Okay, so Fiber, here's your card, just in time for bacon.
Oh.
Don't steal any from Carl's plate, because he's probably watching. You know, there's the Seven of Swords.
Awesome. Don't steal the bacon.
Carl probably likes knives and swords, right? You know, so watch out there. But seriously speaking, Spirit says that this is a time for you to maybe be a little clever and to maybe look at the things that are not necessarily something you can take for your own, but something that an opportunity presents. And maybe it's something that you know, it's not that you're taking it from somebody, but maybe you're taking it from where it doesn't really need to be or where it doesn't do anybody any good, and you're going to repurpose that energy or that situation.
Well, thank you, Mama T. Bless you and Rick as well, you know.
Blessings
we
to
wish
you.
the best for both of you. Instead of stealing the bacon, bring home the bacon. and of course you were bringing it if you made it. So you know what? I think here, Fiber, this is saying, like Mr. O said, Spirit is saying you've got some great ideas and plans. This is a time to really germinate them and lay low. Don't mention it to a lot of people. Keep your thoughts to yourself. There's a lot of people who would like to steal those ideas out here, you know. There's all these, you know, underhanded, shady things going on. And so I feel here that this is success for you comes through quiet maneuvers and moves right now, you know, kind of lurking in the shadows even, so to speak, and you know, seeing what people have to say and what they're doing, you know, and what, you know, looking for hidden messages and clues. It's kind of a card of stealth, you know, and cleverness at its best, and that's what Spirit is saying you need to embody right now.
In a certain way, it could also be said to just be saying that your own sensory awareness is sort of heightened too at this time. You're just aware of things that maybe you wouldn't have been aware of before.
So good luck with that.
All right, so Carl's up, and that's your
Hey,
shuffle.
Carl. All right, let's see what we have for you.
Well, either, no matter where the meat house is, have one for me. I customarily only have a drink or two around the winter holidays. Every once in a while I might have something, but I'm probably good not doing that. I recently got a clearance on a situation that we were monitoring where it looks like my lifelong wise, my liver has had some problems because I had a childhood disease with my liver, and my bilirubin levels tend to rise a little bit at times. So my doctor watches that, and I had to go through a little bit more testing just to be sure there wasn't something else. And they mostly think it's what I've had most of my life, which is kind of a fatty liver is what they call it. And even losing weight doesn't necessarily help it, but I have lost weight. And I drink coffee, which is apparently good. And I also eat licorice, which is apparently good. Anyways, I go on. So this reading, I'm going to focus, is for Carl.
You do go on.
I know, but you love it.
Sometimes.
Because I'm just as entertaining as you.
I didn't think it was a contest.
Oh, it is.
Hey, Carl, one of our favorite cards here on Happy Hour. It's the three of wands.
Surf's up, Carl.
Hey, and you guys live in Florida, right? So
Whoa,
surf is
there you
definitely
go.
up. Except that awful red tide stuff. I'm really feeling bad for you guys about that. But at any rate, honestly, this is such a cool card because, you just know, Carl, that something is going to be manifesting
Cresting.
for you. Something, yeah, the waves are cresting, and you just know that perfect wave is out there, and you're going to ride it in, You're going to bring it home. Speaking of bringing home the bacon, it looks like both of you, are going to be doing just that. It seems as though, some plans or projects or goals that you have, whether personal or business, otherwise, are coming to fruition, and now's the time to bring it, bring it home.
Right, the Three of Wands really looks like you've been waiting for something to kind of roll in here, and now you realize it is, so now you feel prepared and kind of ready to, paddle your way out there and meet that. And I knew about the thistle. Different people would tell me about thistle. I would have to do some of that. I didn't know about the cowabunga, but I maybe
No,
only
cowabunga is just about the surfboard.
Oh, I thought it was another herb. I'm sorry. I want an herb named cowabunga. Maybe there is one and I call it something different. Nice comeback there.
Well, I did say today, I sent out my happy hour promo that come for the laughs, and Mr. O provides.
Give me your coffee and I'll give us a refill.
Oh, a warm up for me.
Right, we
Thank
need
you.
that, right?
We do. And so I would just say while he's gone, one more thing on this, Carl, that, this is an absolute card of anticipation, at least in Lightseer's version of this is really apparent. I love the fire energy. I love everything about this card. So this is a time to, also look ahead. Hey, it's not just one big wave we're after. We want to keep them rolling in, So wishing you a lot of luck with that. And no smoking the cowabunga. I like that. Well, we've got this. We know some twins who they run this self store in a neighboring city,
Hartford.
and they're very smart and sharp on everything.
Oh, you're talking about Wyandotte.
Yeah. So I think that we need. We'll talk to them about the milk thistle and other things, and they'll know
Milk thistle,
exactly
yep.
how to set him up because they're really good at what they do. Love them both. We love them both a lot. We've known them for years.
Yeah, we had kind of a very interesting interaction with them for a number of years because a couple of them were the parents of Tempest Smith, who was the young 12-year-old girl in this area, the Detroit area. She made the news because she had sadly committed suicide at the age of 12 due to some bullying that occurred in her school. And from that, the groups we were in at the time formed the Tempest Smith Foundation, and we tried to be supportive of anti-bullying legislature in Michigan schools. It never quite worked out the way we wanted to. There was just, too much resistance against that kind of thing. Anyways, I take it we've moved on?
Yeah,
you cut them, so I...
we are on Kara.
Okay, you cut them, so I completed the cut.
Oh, okay. Well,
you looked at me so strange, like
I thought you
know...
would pick up the card.
Okay.
You usually do.
You're being mean again.
Oh, Kara!
Kara, take me with you. Let's just fall off of the cliff into a better world, a better adventure. Certainly, Spirit says you can do that. You can do that. You can just sort of trust that things are going the way they should be, even if Obi and Banshee rant about how you need to do this and how you need to do that, and Odin says this. Whoever does that, maybe it's your parents, maybe it's somebody else that does that. This is really saying, Spirit says, you are connected to things, that mandala down there, and you really have instinct going with you to say you can trust things that you need to trust, that you know you can trust, and you can watch out for everything else like you should.
Hi, Serene. We will pull a card. We're not taking questions today, but this is a positive message from Spirit. So welcome to the show.
Hi.
All right.
Welcome to our show.
Kara, this is such a beautiful card, and such a great depiction of the Fool as I see the Fool. Sometimes you step forward, just taking that leap. Sometimes you just fall into it, Just fall back and trust the universe has your back. This is a time to do something that maybe you thought you weren't capable of, that was out of reach for you. Or that, why would I even think anybody would take me seriously? Well, guess what? If you don't take that dive into that pond, you'll never know. And Spirit is saying this is the time to trust. Trust in yourself. Trust in your abilities. Trust in who you are in order to, to take a chance on something, and it will probably turn out successful.
You're always going to be tethered a little bit to reality, but you're holding your hand out to receive some of that blessing that's coming from the infinite to you. And so you're sort of both worlds in this instance.
Yep.
It's remarkable.
It is a great card. So that's what we have for you. Good luck with that.
Are you first or me?
You
shuffle first, then I shuffle.
First, yes. I am first, and we are on
Sumaya.
Sumaya. Hi, Sumaya.
Hi there. Well, I see some people stepped in the room that I didn't notice because I see movements here too.
I know. That's when I gave up on the list. I'm like, okay. I mean, I have some names after that,
You're
but
welcome.
I clearly missed
Hi,
some.
Jano.
Yep, we can get Jano in, and then we'll have to think about it.
Yeah, for sure we should think about it. Because look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I hate to cut happy hour lists because it's unhappy to cut the list, but, I think Jano will probably be the last read. We'll take it case by case.
Yeah, which means we're weak.
We're weak. Was I shuffling first? Yes, and you cut for me. All right.
Are you laughing with us or at us, Moonlight?
All right. It's great to have such an active happy hour. Makes me happy. I don't know about you. But you don't have to work today, at least.
That's true. I have other work.
We have other work. My goodness, we're doing 4 videos this weekend. 4! It's crazy. But we lost a day yesterday because we played hooky from our work, and except for our workout. We did do our workout. And that is work. And hey, okay, for Sumaya, we have the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles likes to show up too on this show. And, this king is so grounded. This king is so grounded and into earthly success right now. I feel here Spirit is saying this is a time for you to, really take a look at where you are financially and materially, and make sure, and you'll probably find that you are in a pretty good place right now. And so what you need to do is to focus on longer range planning, and make sure that any success that you have today, will be doubled, tripled, whatever in the future.
It's a good time for you to look at things that you may do. Maybe you do certain kinds of investments, whether they're like with actual stock funds. Maybe it's a time to look into that again and see if you want to make changes there. Or there are other things that could be investments too. Maybe you do gardening in your area. Maybe you need to consider something new, a new gardening project, maybe something that adds shade to an area. Whatever that is, it's a good time to work with nature.
Yes. And it's also a good time to work with knowledge, I mean, look at all these books. First off, you may have achieved and acquired, a certain level of knowledge, but this king knows that, you never know everything, and keeps an open mind to expanding their knowledge, expanding their experience, and learning more. And Spirit says, always keep an open mind and be open to new learning.
All right. And you're welcome. I see you've already
Good luck
thanked
with
us.
that.
My turn to shuffle.
Yep. And we are on Moonlight. Hey, Moonlight.
Hi, Moonlight. I tend to laugh a lot with and at myself, in case anyone else has not guessed that. I'm schizophrenic, so kiss me twice. And I'm not trying to make fun of that, of course. I actually have had experiences with folks like that, so it's nothing to joke about. But I do feel that I can shift my consciousness into different perspectives in an amusing way.
Oh, Violet
at,
took the bull by the horns there, I see.
It's your shuffle. Yeah, I noticed that. I wasn't going to say anything.
Right, because you don't want to encourage me. We'll see, Violet.
Thank you, Moonlight.
We'll
Appreciate
see. But I'm pretty much in agreement with you.
Yeah, we have enough to work with.
It would have to be someone really special.
There you go again, jinxing us.
Oh, Natalia, don't worry. We'll get to you soon. You are on the list. Everybody who's presently on the list gets a reading, that's for sure.
That is the
Do
beauty.
I cut or you?
Yeah, you cut.
Oh,
that is the beauty of happy hour, because we know, everyone gets a reading, and we don't have to remember questions or focus on questions. So from our point of view, it's perfect. All right, so I'm sorry, it's Moonlight. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Drawing a blank. I don't even have the camera right. There we are. The Star. Well, this is a really awesome card. Talk
about happy.
Go ahead.
Well, it's about destiny. It's about hope. It's about optimism. Spirit says, even if you don't feel it right now, that you're wondering, what could this be about? Nothing is going right. Never lose hope, Spirit says. Keep a hopeful attitude. Maintain a positive attitude. You are destined to succeed and reach a certain pinnacle. Fear not. The star is shining on you right now, and your projects and your goals. And even if things seem still far away, because the stars are pretty far away, that light still shines on us all.
I feel two images here. One is like a person flying a kite, like Benjamin Franklin discovering lightning, and so I'm saying, like, maybe this is saying, if you believe in yourself, maybe you're going to discover something really important that maybe charges you in a way that you haven't before. But I also feel too that maybe this is a way of saying, like, you're Ariadne helping Theseus in the labyrinth, and you're helping find the way back to the source, or back out from the source, or however you want to look at that. So the energies are just saying, really, you're at a key point where you can either guide things or help others guide things. And I think that's really wonderful too.
So Moonlight, you may be Moonlight, but Starlight is calling you now to remain positive, remain hopeful. And if you've been under the weather at all, if you've been feeling an energy drain, I feel like the star is saying, and Spirit is saying, recovery is coming. You should be feeling your energy restoring. And, I think the coming of spring, at least, if you're on our side of the world, has a lot to do with that too. Everybody starts to feel better once that calendar rolls to spring.
Even I'm not cranky as much.
Well, sort of. All right, that's what we have for you. Good luck with that. And you shuffle first, I think.
Yeah.
No, wait,
No,
I
you
shuffle
do.
first. Give me those.
And we're on Angel Rivera?
We are on Angel Rivera.
All right.
Hi, Angel.
No jokes about buying new tarot decks, please.
I do have to get him the Buffy deck.
You're welcome, Moonlight. Good to see you again. Yeah, I want the Buffy deck. I hear it's not really great with the pips.
No, it's not, probably,
but I'll take it.
But I know, you've got so much Buffy stuff. I mean, why would you not get the deck?
You're right. I even have some of the action figures, the 12-inch action figures.
Exactly.
Including a rare one that was a limited edition that I have never unboxed.
Oh, I already had something in mind for you, Violet, but I'm open to suggestion. Birthday gifts. It's not just my birthday month. I have to remember that. It's hard sometimes. It could be tarot, it could be oracle, it could be something else. I'm not telling you, Violet. My lips are sealed. And I haven't told the loudmouth Scorpio yet either. So,
I'm only good at finding out the secret. And so she has to really work hard at making sure I don't find out. Because I definitely can't keep it.
Angel Rivera, you have the Six of Pentacles. Talk about going with the flow here. I just feel this is a card, this is such a card that depicts perfect energy flow, material, affairs, things coming out, things going in. Everything is in sync. There's a rhythm and a flow. And, the give and take cycle in whatever form it's taking in your life, is in equal measure right now.
Maybe you too are involved with a certain level or type or kind of investing things, and then also, receiving that reward. And because it seems to be more of a simultaneous process, we're not talking necessarily about physical investments. I won't preclude that. But I think this is saying, Spirit says, really, whatever energies you're sending out are definitely being rechanneled, repurposed. And if those energies do extend to other things that are more material, it's going to work out there too. So I think Spirit is saying this is a good time for you to think about some new projects, or to put more energy into the ones you've been working with already. There's a sense really that this is a time that's coming that really brings fruition on all hands, rising tide and all that stuff.
Yep. It's a great card. And as you said, yeah, there's nothing not to like about this card. Well, when it's reversed, but it is always up right here. And I just love the fact, too, that it is so like this person is just barely holding that coin. In other words, it's so easy to let some things go. You know, we shouldn't be so hung up on our material possessions.
Well, this
that
explains
we
why you
can't
buy tarot cards all the time.
That we can't, but I've been giving some away. What about all those books we're not reading that I said we should give away to people who want to read them?
Maybe you're not reading them.
It's not either. But anyway, whatever the case may be, I don't want to get personal, but this is the point, is like, let it go. You know, sometimes we have to let some things go. And that's what we have for you. All right.
Oh.
Easy on the volume. Oh, am I too loud? Oops. Sorry. And Libra is up, I believe.
All right. Who goes first? You or me? Shuffle. Who goes first?
I know, I'm thinking.
Did you shuffle
cut
first last
Yeah, I pulled that one, so you...
We're in a bad way. Even copies doesn't help us remember.
I remembered, barely.
You looked like you were thinking of something else entirely. Is that
Well,
the phone ringing in another room?
He is closer to the mic than me, but I have the bigger mouth, really.
On all levels.
Yeah. I will admit. The Lightseers is a wonderful deck. That's why he wanted me to switch up decks today, actually, to be honest with you, but I have a hard time not using this deck for happy hour. It's so evocative. There's so many different little things going on in these cards that it's the perfect deck for happy hour. It's really a great reading, all-around reading deck. It's really jumped up to one of my top decks now.
You cut.
Shuffled. I was going to ask, and yes, I remembered. Okay. Tarot Illuminati. Never got that one. You know, see, there are some things I don't have.
I know I've heard of it.
Yeah,
Okay, this was
I don't
Libra?
know why. Hey, no, it is, oh yeah, it is Libra.
I knew that.
Yeah, you did. Hey, Libra, you're riding that wave as well. You know, sometimes the waters can be choppy for a surfer, but you know you need to be patient. You need to wait till the time is right, till the perfect wave comes, and you go out there and you achieve success. And so I feel here, for some reason, for you, I'm getting the message that, you know, you need to be a little bit patient, Spirit is saying, but success is on its way. And so you will know the perfect moment when you have to strike.
Right. The card speaks to a lot of sense of preparedness. And you may not necessarily feel that way, but at a deeper level, there's sort of like just a sense of something is right for you. Foundation is right for you. It is a sense of timing. You don't even have to be perfectly prepared timing-wise sometimes to take advantage of something that's coming in and will lift you up too. And yeah, you don't have the Tarot Illuminati?
No, I do not. I do not.
Thanks, Angel.
Oh, jeez. And I don't even have the Tarot Apocalypsis. I talked to him about it a few times because I thought he might be interested in that one, but he never bid on that one either. So.
I'm the more pragmatic one here. I don't buy every single tarot deck I see. There's a lot of decks that I think about, but I wait. I'm cautious.
Well, at any rate, moving back on to Libra. Libra, this is just a really great card. It's just saying be a little bit patient. When you're in when the adrenaline's flowing though and the anticipation is high, we know that can be hard. Spirit knows that can be hard, but your time is coming. Your wave is coming, and be ready for it.
It's actually why most of the decks she doesn't like, she just gives to me. I don't have to buy them because if she doesn't like them, she's going to give them to me. So
maybe I should buy the Tarot of Illuminati and
give it to me.
Don't give me license to do this, Mr.
There's this other aspect to the Seven of Swords then, isn't there?
Maybe.
Who's stealing for who?
I see that, who is it that came in?
Did she? No.
No, there was some Nikki. Hi, Nikki. Unfortunately, we aren't going to be able to read for you today. We had to close the list.
Oh, yeah.
We're very busy and we're into overtime, and we've still got a number of readings to do.
We will be.
So sorry about that. We're just doing our single card pool today, and it's been happening.
But I am going to remind everybody that we're back on Thursday night from 7 to 9 p.m. Also, tomorrow, our normal time is 2 to 4, but tomorrow only, we're here from 11 a.m., that's late morning, our time, till 1 p.m., that's Eastern Standard Time. So come back for actual readings or more question readings.
Okay, Natalia is up.
Hi, Natalia. Thanks for waiting.
I don't know if I shouldn't have shuffled first. I can't remember.
As long as one of us shuffles first and one of us shuffles second, it's really not such a bad thing.
Sunny is just like a log here. Thank goodness. Oh. He says, don't wake me up unless you're going to pet me.
Yay, Natalia's turn. You're welcome.
Sunny. So adorable.
Thanks for subscribing.
All right. You were supposed to cut because I shuffled first.
Oh, you did shuffle? Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't remember seeing that.
Well, that's why I said what I said.
Okay.
Yay, it's another repeat card.
Oh, my goodness. I know.
It's a good one.
We're chintzy, right?
It happens.
It's
Spirit,
the star again.
It's a star again, and who's going to complain about that? Natalia, this is a time for you to, be optimistic. Be optimistic about your plans, your goals, what your next steps are going to be in life. And also, Spirit is saying, this is the time to work towards what you feel you are destined for. This is a time to put your efforts out there to the universe, and and also affirm it. Affirm it to the universe. This is a great, when I see the star, I think of affirmation work, and that this might really benefit you at this time. I think too that, again, like I said, energies will be shifting and changing to more vitality and a return to good health. If you've been feeling under the weather, everything looks starry bright.
Well, you know what, Natalia? You kind of nailed it in a way. It is kind of like a dream come true. And I'll tell you why. Because you are part of the universe. We are all part of the universe. We are all part of our own hope and destiny. And what this shows is that vast, limited feeling of the universe is connected to you. Like I said before, with Moonlight, the idea of the kite string or the tether connects you, but also allows you to interchange your own views, your own energy, your own feelings, and to feel those too. It's sort of like the perfect sense of uploading and downloading with spirit or the universe or however you fashion it. So it is a dream come true for many of us, and Spirit says, welcome this moment. This is really good for you. If there's anything you've really been trying to focus on or work on, this is kind of like the green light signal to go ahead and do that.
You know, some people look at the expanse of space and the stars and they get a lonely kind of feel from it, but others will look at that and see the limitless potential, you know, of what's out there. And so that's what you need to do with your life right now, is look at what, you know, what potentials are out there. They are more limitless than you can imagine. So good luck with that.
And I see Lena has come here, but we're sorry, we're already refusing people because we're into overtime and we still have a number of readings to do. And you know we love you, Lena, but we can't take you on today for happy hour.
Yeah, sorry we can't add you today. We're already going into overtime. And I think you...
Yeah, because you did last time.
Yes. That's right.
So
well, they
Dishi
say it will collapse someday. But I don't know. I mean, they keep finding, you know, they keep finding more and more things they can't explain. And so, you know, there's so much we don't know. And I keep an open mind about everything, really. I try to. Within reason. So, within some reason. But anyway, I love reading articles about cosmology. That's one of my things. Very welcome, Natalia.
Absolutely.
And thanks again for subscribing.
Yes.
Look forward to seeing you more.
And pay no attention to Nightbot. I realize I should probably turn off some of Nightbot's messages because it does sort of imply that we are doing regular readings today. It's a general setup for our live streams, so it just comes on because of that. But if I turn it off for happy hour, there's always a chance I'll forget to turn it back on for the regular live streams. So
let's see what you get, Mr. O. For... Who are we reading? Oh, it's Dishy. Dishy.
Oh.
Oh, hey. Well, you've got the devil card, but, you know, I'm not going to say this is a friendly devil, but he kind of looks that way, doesn't he? I mean,
he looks
except
sexy.
for those people on the string down there, okay. But really, it almost looks like he's just reaching out kindly, saying, you know, every so often you have to indulge in life's pleasures. Every so often you have to do, you know, have a guilty pleasure. Have that piece of chocolate cake. Have that ice cream. You know, you can have your cake and ice cream and eat it too. Go ahead.
Well, the funny thing about the devil, of course, is she's absolutely right in that sense of, you know, define, you know, what restricts you perhaps. But another thing about the word devil is that if you spell it backwards, it says lived. And of course, that's what, you know, Banshee's talking about. You know, live a little bit, eat the piece of chocolate, go out bungee jumping if you want to. Not for me. But the devil is really talking about our sense of enjoying our wild side. The wild one. He doesn't represent evil so much here as just sort of a force of nature that can be unfettered or can be a little bit tamed.
Now, he does recognize the fact that, you know, there are people who can become attached, you know, attached to the pleasures in life too much. And so then, you know, there's that admonition there. But today's message is about enjoying life, letting some things go for a while and feeling free and liberated to explore.
Yes, Lena, you are. Violet can't put you on the list, so we're sorry.
Yeah, sorry, Lena.
So that's pretty much what I say here. I think Spirit is saying this is a time for you to look beyond things that restrict yourself, Dishy. Find some sense of energy through that, and maybe feeling that some of this is a flow of nature that you can capitalize.
That's what we have for you. Good luck with that. And we are on, I think it's Oh, it's Mo. Mo, haha. Hey, Mo.
It's back to you, right?
I think,
Yes.
yes.
Shuffle.
Yes, it is.
Go ahead
I
and
will
shuffle.
shuffle.
And we're sorry, Lena, but we'll catch you tomorrow probably for sure. So
Yeah, we apologize, but we've been at it for an hour. It is happy hour.
we
and-
just refused somebody who came in before you. It wouldn't be fair to take you on if we've already told somebody else we couldn't. So that's how we're going to look at it. You're welcome, Dishy.
And if we didn't have such a tight schedule today, we really do. We have a lot to do.
What's the fourth one? Because I know there's modality and yours and your
The
weird week.
Oh, maybe there is only 3. Wait a minute. Well, we talked about doing that other one, but
Oh,
we don't
right.
have to do it to... You
Yeah.
know what? You're right. There is only 3.
It's enough. We still have to prepare for the cards of the day for next week
Yes.
and other things.
Other things.
Trust us, we're busy.
We're still working on part of our taxes. We got our business
Yeah.
taxes done, and now we're working on our personal taxes, so it's a mess.
And who is this?
It's for Mo.
It's for Mo. Well, Mo, you got another repeat
Oh.
here. You got the 7 of Swords.
Gotta be a little sneaky. Gotta be a little bit in the shadows. You know, there are times to shine your light bright, and there are times to kind of stay, how should I say, behind the water cooler at work, or, close to the wall, and just listen, and just observe. Observe your surroundings more. Pay attention to what's going. Spirit is saying this is a time to pay attention to what's going on around you, so you can, act more responsibly and with, knowledge that others may not perceive. A lot of times people will just take what they see at surface value. But if you watch body language, if you listen to what's not being said as well as what's being said, these are important things. So Spirit wants you to kind of explore that type of shadow realm right now.
And I don't know if Banshee specifically covered this, but I also feel that Spirit could just be saying opportunities could be coming towards you that you wouldn't necessarily see, but you may see quickly, and you'll have to be even quicker maybe to capitalize on them if those opportunities suit
That's a
your
good
purposes. So I think Spirit is just giving you a heads up to try to be a little more alert, try to be like the birds, they just seem to notice most things. Not everything may be that opportunity, but there may be one for you, and it may be good enough for you to be given this kind of premonition by Spirit at this time.
There is this idea here of, having kind of a competitive advantage over people around you, so I see what he's saying. Yeah, I did not touch on that with this card today. I did not feel that, but that's
10-10.
good you brought that up.
All right.
That's what we have for you, Mo. Good luck with that.
Good luck, Mo.
And
we're on Lily.
I think we are on Lily.
Am I first or you? I think I am.
Yes.
Yeah, it does seem like that. I'm not sure
We
what I
may
can
get
do
some
about
snow
repeats.
showers today. It was bitter cold this morning with wind chills. It was in the single digits. But here's the interesting thing about Michigan this year. Right on time, right on spring equinox, the temps rise. And it's going to be 50s pretty much throughout the next week. Woohoo!
We'll take it.
We will take it. And it's 11:11 here, Violet.
Oops.
Mr. O is dropping cards. Covered. Yeah, this weather.
Shuffle.
But it looks like spring is coming.
Oh,
I'm
no.
hoping we're turning a corner right on schedule. There's no turning back, I'm going to keep telling the universe. I want a good spring this year.
A camera
We
just
seem to
turned
go
off.
right into summer.
Your camera turned off.
Oh. Oh, it'll come back. Okay. Yep, there it is.
Okay. Not sure what that was.
Huh. Odd goings on. Some ghost in the room. All right.
Mercury retrograde.
No April snow. I'm with you, Jano. No.
Well, sadly, I'm a pragmatist, and I think that it has snowed in May, if I recall right.
Hush your mouth.
All right.
This is happy hour. We will have none of that.
And this is Lily, right? Lily
This
gets
is
the
Lily.
Page of Cups.
Well, Lily, this is another card where, Spirit is saying this is a time to really get lost. Get lost. Get lost in your thoughts, Do some daydreaming. Let your mind wander. Free it from its shackles of the everyday mundane routine and see what kind of creative thoughts can pop into your head once you do so. This is a card of inspiration, the beginning of maybe some new creative enterprises, something that will bring you joy and, a sense of happy purpose for happy hour.
Lily, whenever I see this card, I sort of feel like the person is almost astral projecting. Either they're so happy, they're outside of themselves with joy, they're just totally selfless. They're receiving a wish of some sort. It looks like pigs are flying over there, that colloquialism. They're touching spirit in a way. This is a card about living more outside of yourself, living in your heart, living in your mind or your spirit somehow. It's not about being grounded in reality. It's maybe just seeing another possibility here.
Yeah.
Because in a way you are seated and you are touching the ground by your feet, although spiritually you are floating too. So it looks like a contradiction, but it isn't really, because we tend to understand these things, those of us that believe in tarot cards or astrology or stuff like that. We realize that Spirit is telling us, Lily, that even if you feel tethered to reality, something good is coming to you. You can sort of ascend to it. You can almost touch it in a way. And the Page of Cups really has that idea about a selfless, maybe universal, poetic kind of love or appreciation for things.
Okay, that's what we have for you, Lily. Good luck with that.
Good luck,
and
Lily.
Hey, everybody who's still here. Tarot Talks will be returning soon. I'm going to be sending out announcements. You can get in on getting an invitation by writing to us at TFT Tarot for Today at gmail.com. It will be on Wednesday, March 29th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or at Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
That's the 31st.
That's the 31st. And so we're going to do a few small sessions with just an intimate group of people on Google Meets. And we will do some games. We'll have some fun with tarot. We'll talk tarot. And just have a little bit more of an intimate setting with our followers. And it's free. But like I said, space is limited, so try to get an invitation from us and don't feel bad if you don't get one. We'll be doing this again in the future, so, we'll be sure to include more people.
Best way to ask for an invite is to write us at our Gmail. That's TFT Tarot for Today, one word, at gmail.com.
Did you shuffle?
No, because you shuffle first.
All right, and we're on Violet Ann, right?
Violet Ann, that's right. Ah, yes.
Yay, fiber! Yay!
Oh, you can. Okay, I thought it said I can't. Oops. You can. Good. Be cool to see you there.
All right, it'll be very cool to see you there. So, write your preference down to me in our Gmail, Fiber, And, I'll make sure we get you in that day. And if either works and I end up with a small amount of people, I might ask you to switch it depending on what other people can do. But we'll see how it goes this time. I'm hoping I'm going to get the word out soon, so I'm hoping we'll get a better response this time.
Me first.
One of the things we're going to do on this Tarot Talks is a little bit of tarot storytelling, hopefully, if all goes well. So,
What is that?
I'm not telling, but I've got some plans. And there might be a fun game if I have a little time that maybe some will want to participate in just for the heck of it. It'll come and go, and I'll just say it has an astrological theme.
All right. Violet Ann.
All right.
King of Cups.
Wow. Boy, we're getting the water now all of a
Spirit
sudden here.
tells you, I think, to exemplify the most benevolent or beneficent, loving, healing, compassionate parts of your being that you can at this time, or that you will be, in fact, feeling this way. It may not be about any particular relationship, but it may just be more about the overall persona that Spirit sees coming to you or sees you rising up towards. So I think it's really about really just being able to display kindness and stuff.
Just go ahead. I want to write it out.
Well, I don't have much more to say about that. So I think that the prognosis is really good because being this way is really about emulating, universal love or unconditional love, maybe to be put that more there too. And it could be too saying that, symbolically, I look at the card sometimes and the Light Seers is beautiful for this, the idea of seeing an image there that maybe pulls a sense of intuition.
Shit, did I put the wrong time down? Excuse
Who knows
my
with
English. No, Violet did. Isn't it 11 a.m.?
It's 11 a.m.
Yeah.
to 1 p.m.
Okay.
If you have notifications, you'll be notified when we go live. It'll be 1/2 hour after the end of Banshee's show.
Material matters. So we're going to be hopping, setting up our set. But anyway, I gotta say here, who am I doing? Oh my goodness, Violet Ann. Violet Ann. What a nice card. Lead. This is a time to lead through your heart. And show others a more compassionate way. To go about their lives, to go about their, their struggles. And also to show compassion to others who are struggling right now. And I think, as tarot readers, we're very cognizant of that, the effect that we have on others and others' lives, So how we deliver our message can be very important. And so Spirit is saying here, this is a time for you to really show what a leader you are in this regard and the care that you do have for, the people that you read for, etc.
It's really funny you mentioned this, Banshee, because I did feel that this took on another aspect too. I wasn't able to articulate it better than you could, but I do think it is about your role as a tarot reader, counselor in the community. And I sort of feel like this is saying, Spirit says, you are pure, you're doing this from the pureness of your heart. Sure, being compensated better and all those other things are important, but really the intention is so pure. Spirit acknowledges that. Spirit says you wear the crown.
That's what we have for you. Good luck with that.
All right.
All right. And we are on somebody.
I know.
I think it's June.
June.
It is.
All right. Hey, there's light at the end of this tunnel.
We're getting there. We're getting there, people. What a great show. No, really. Great to see everybody
It has
on
been
this
fun.
Saturday morning.
And I know we had some laughs, which is always good at happy hour.
We try.
That's why I was kidding with Moonlighter Natalia earlier about laughing at ourselves or with us or at us. It's all good. I'm a joker. And some of those other things maybe.
Oh, it's better for me to shuffle down here. That's why I moved over slightly out of camera, because my little table.
Burp. I need a little more coffee
Kara.
for a good burp, Kara. But it's just around the corner. Angel's coffee service delivered this morning.
All right.
Thanks, Miss Moonlight. All right. So this is Dune's reading.
Yes. Let's
Welcome.
Ooh.
Dune, you get the Hierophant. Ooh, that's an ooh card for sure.
It definitely is. You know, it's spiritual leadership. It's and it's also acquiring, you know, spiritual wisdom. Whether it's a traditional faith you follow or alternative spiritualities, this is the time to, you know, to aspire to higher callings, you know, in your spiritual practices, in your spiritual community, in your spiritual beliefs, you know. This may be a time for acquiring more knowledge, Spirit says, because, you know, we can never fill our spirit enough with that wisdom from above.
The reason we use this particular tarot is because the images are so much more inspiring beyond some of the traditional things. Traditionally with the tarot, the Hierophant can speak to spiritual enlightenment, but it sort of has a connotation of maybe discipline and dogma or variations of that. Here we don't see any of that. We sort of feel like everyone ascends at the level that they need to. That kind of reminds me of the Bodhisattva Kuan Yin or people, entities like that, who really feel like it's more important for all of us to get there rather than to be the first. Sorry, you Aries guys.
Now, I will say this when you look at this card, because oftentimes you see the Pope, very staunch and stoic
We
figure.
have cookies.
And here we have somebody who seems on the other end of it, you know. They're so enwrapped by their spirituality, they may be looking a little bit kind of...
Hippy dippy?
well,
Hey
or...
man, are you enlightened yet?
You know, kooky.
I love it.
But I love it. I love this analogy because, you know, there is just this idea of being swept away by, you know, spirit. And so Spirit is saying right now, you know, delve into the spiritual depths, you know, and, you know, adhere to your practices. You know, maybe this is a time for you to set up some kind of routine spiritual practices. No dogma, just something that will, you know, help you shape your life better.
You know, it's a wonderful card, Dune, because a lot of times we hear that talk about, I'm spiritual, not religious, as if, you know, there is some sort of war between which of those is better. And that's kind of portrayed here because traditionally the Hierophant may talk about more the religiosity of a spiritual discipline or practice. This is sort of saying, well, maybe there's something spiritual about how we find where that core relates to religiosity. The idea that religiosity can be permeated and informed with the beauty of where Spirit really wants to take us.
Hey, I cut him off. No.
I know, and I
You
was
can
really
keep going.
I'm esoteric that way. It probably is just babble, let's face it.
And that's what we have for you, Dune. Good luck with that.
I want
Babble.
Kara's
You're so
cookies
silly.
or our own.
Oh, we do have some cookies,
I
don't
could go and get them, couldn't I? We'll wait till after the show. There's only a couple more. I can wait. Cookies for Mr. O. What will she do with me?
Nothing.
What will she do without me?
All right, so we
Bad
are on a Serene. Hey, Serene.
Hi,
Good
Serene.
to see you. Coconut.
Coconut. We have chocolate
We
chip.
have chocolate chip.
And for you? I've had coconut chocolate chip cookies on a few occasions. I don't remember what brand they were, but they were really good. I really liked them too. Whoever came up with that, that was a good idea.
You know what I'm missing? I used to make them. I should make them again. Is snickerdoodles.
I like
want
snickerdoodles.
A
Yes.
snickerdoodle. Ah.
All right, Serene. Oh my God.
What? A twofer. Well, I swear we both mixed those up. So what's up here? So I guess we have a similar message for you in a way, Serene. This is a time to really dive into your spirituality. Spirit wants you to, connect with them, connect with your inner wisdom as well. Sometimes this spiritual journey does not involve, the exterior trappings of a church or, groups that are practicing together. It can be a very personal experience. And so I feel that for you in this card right now, that this is a time for you to connect, and go deeper and really practice.
And I also think, Serene, that this card talks about the idea that there is no one way to spiritual,
Right.
whatever the goal is. That whether you are a more conventional, traditional personality that you want to observe Lent faithfully or whatever the situation is beautiful. But if you don't, that's also beautiful, that you can find what you need either by being conventional or unconventional. The only real important thing is to not necessarily harm others.
Let your spiritual self inform all that you do. But don't let your spiritual self tell others what they need to do. Your spirituality is for you. And but let it shine through you and let it show, the better parts of you.
So if the question is Samoas or chocolate chip coconut cookies, we want both of them. They're both good. I love Samoas too, guys.
So that's what we have for you. I'm a thin mint girl. I'm a thin mint girl.
I want to sprinkle some coconut on that thin mint.
No, I could do that. I could actually do
I knew that.
I'm crazy that way.
Are we on Jano?
We are on Jano.
Well, we hope Samoa good with you. Going for the bad puns.
It's going to be a day.
I'm
over
inspired
here.
by puns. You know that. You should be too, after all. Libros.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And I have to say, those Girl Scout, what are they called? Oh my gosh. I can't think of what they're called. Now, why am I drawing a blank? I eat them all the time.
What flavor are they?
That's what I'm trying to,
You have such a limited love of flavors. You should know.
marshmallow, chocolate, graham.
S'mores.
S'mores, Samoas. You say Samoas, I say s'mores. I love those. I don't know why I couldn't think of it.
I want to make a
couldn't get
cake
it in
where
my
like
head.
one layer is Samoa, one layer is thin mint, one layer is coconut chocolate chip, and maybe
No.
the frosting is s'more-ish.
No, it just won't work.
And then I go into a diabetic coma until months. Yeah, I know. Wouldn't it be great?
You shuffled, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You're welcome, Serene. I hope you like that.
You're welcome, Serene.
Jano does not get a duplicate card.
Uh-oh.
Jano gets the Eight of Swords, and I love this card. I really love this card because, of course, the traditional meaning takes on an incredibly different kind of nuance here. It's not just that that you feel forces are trapping you or limiting your moves. It's that you have realized that's a perception. That the perception of whether you have agency or not is totally up to you, and you can always change that picture. You can break the mirror, risk bad luck, but we don't necessarily believe in that.
Don't break the mirror.
Don't break the mirror anyway, okay?
I believe
Trust
in
Banshee.
that. Don't break the mirror.
But really, this is about you saying nothing that is a reflection of you has the agency that your true self has. And a reflection is not necessarily your true self. Your true self is deep within.
You know, this is an opportunity that's provided by this card, Jano. And the opportunity is to see things as they truly are, you know. Look in the mirror and realize that sometimes what we see is really not there. It's really not there. You know, and basically I love doing mirror work in a lot of ways too, because, you know, it allows you to change and shift your perspective and what you are viewing. Take a softer view of yourself and you will realize that, you know, there's nothing you need to be afraid of. There's nothing you can't do if you put your mind and your heart to it. Spirit is saying, let go of any voices that lie within that maybe, you know, are keeping you from your true power. Because right here, this is the truth. Not always what you see reflected, because you can change that perception anytime you want.
I like what you say there, Jano. That's totally true as well. Yep.
Yes, that's very true. Very true.
Reminds me of some Murray Hope, the Egyptologist that I used to like. A British lady used to say something like that. Very
That's
nice.
what we have for you. Good luck with that. And thanks for stopping in. And Violet, Lois, what are we going to have for you?
It's been a wonderful chat room. I love all the participation by everybody. So much fun. Thank you, everybody. Very inspiring.
Great show.
You shuffle first this time.
Okay.
So at the end, we normally will pull a card for each of ourselves and also a Namaste blessing. So hopefully everybody hangs on for that.
Almost there.
You're welcome, Jano.
I can't wait to see what I pull for Mr. O.
Let's go, Spirit.
All right. So, Violet, let's see what's out there. Will it be a repeat? No!
Bam! Violet Lotus, you get the sun. Well, we had the stars for moonlight, so now we have the sun.
Yay! Woohoo! Woohoo! So, you know, the sun is shining on us Aries right now as our time approaches. And, you know, this is just really great. And soak up, you know, it's also saying you in Texas over there, soak up the energy of the sun, you know, soak up some of that warmth, that healing warmth, that vibrant energy. Open your windows, let that sunshine in, you know, because it's bringing with it more strength, more vitality, positive, you know, health vibes with this cards, and definitely success is shining down on you.
Well, I like the sun because the sun is our star. It's the star that's closest to us, and therefore it's more accessible. So all the things from the star are more accessible. They may not be quite that magnitude of energy, but they are there. So it's really about the hope, but it's more about how hope actually really manifests for us, because it brings something to us. The sun is about things that do happen to us, whether it's knowledge coming to us, whether it's the idea of a foundation of family, marriage, children, continuity. It just brings so much to us. It's our own star.
Well, if you can't open the windows, open those blinds, open the shades, let that light in. Be like Sunny and look for the sun puddles, you know, and just feel that warmth and that energy.
I think we need a Sunny cam.
No.
Okay. Oh, he's upside down. Sorry. Never mind. She hates me showing off the cluttery, messy house, but there it is.
Anyway. It's a great card. What can you say about the sun? Success, positive energy, and also, exude that to others right now, too. You're just a bundle of positivity and light out there on Twitter, so, that's your strong point. This is your nature, and Spirit approves.
I was trying to get him in his little tree. He paddled off to climb into the little tree over there that's behind me when we sit
The little tree,
over
it's
there.
a tall.
Well, it's the taller tree. The little tree's upstairs. There's little cat trees all over the house, actually.
There's only 2.
There was 3.
There was. All right, I'm going to pull for Mr. O while he chokes on his coffee or words. And let's see what we have for him today. All right. Hey, I'm taking over. I'm taking over happy hour right now. Oh, show's over. Oh well. Maybe next time. Ooh. Well, Mr. O has the Hanged Woman here. Mr. O, I have drawn the Hanged Man for you. Just hanging. He'd like to think he's just hanging, but he's doing a lot of work. But Mr. O is always coming up with new, unique perspectives on everything. Spirit recognizes that. I don't know where he gets all these ideas, some kind of out there, but he does. And he's able to look at things and, provide, alternative perspectives to things, keeping an open mind and, accepting the fact that sometimes he doesn't have all the answers.
For those who care, I almost drowned it on my coffee over there. I did. Okay. It's kind of funny being a fixed sign how innovative I am. I'm almost more like a mutable. Immutable.
Immutable. And I love the pose here, it's just, it's really nice. Is she holding on for dear life, or is she just, trying to be body and soul just hanging there, just trusting and hanging there?
I am a strike a pose kind of guy.
He is a strike a pose kind of guy. All right. What are you going to have for me, Mr. O?
Hopefully
I'm going to get
nice.
the Namaste blessing cards ready while you pull for me.
Yeah, somehow that little swig of coffee went down the wrong way and hackiness ensued. All right, what do we got for Madame Banshee? Oh my, that's you all right. Party girl, 4 wands.
Whoa, Aries season.
Spirit says it begins. Spirit says this is your time. Spirit says you're here to receive the rewards from your birthday, no doubt. You're here really to kind of solidify and make sure everyone knows this is your big tent. Everyone is really welcome here. And the party may start out here, but it definitely continues in there. So you're welcoming everybody in. It's your big welcoming presence and spirit.
Well, what can I say? To me, too, I've been very blessed in life to be able to work at things that I love doing, and So life is a party, you know, if you make it so. If you follow your path, wherever it leads you. I had different ideas in my youth of what I wanted to be, what I wanted to do. But, you know, those shifts and changes that I made all made sense for me and brought me great joy and fulfillment. And so, you know, life can be a party building something, creating something. That's why, as an Aries, I always like to start new projects and try to build something. A lot of times, as an Aries, I never finish them, but you know, it's that whole idea that just brings joy. And hey, let's get that Aries party started. What do
Hi,
you
Dr.
say?
Victor.
Hey, Dr. V, the list is closed. We'll have to catch you tomorrow, but good to see you.
I wanted to say something else, though, too, and that is that a moment ago, you talked about, you know, every day's a party.
Uh-huh.
And, of course, I remembered that we once had a really good, wonderful Aries friend who used to always say, every day's a party to me, because we would, when we were younger, say, hey, want to go to this party, Lon? That was his name, Lon. And he's been dead for 14 years on her birthday. He died on her birthday 14 years ago. He was a late March Aries. He was the 29th or the 30th, if I recall. So just remembering our good old friend Lon, who was a wonderful Aries too, just like all of you other guys. Every day's a party.
It's a grave we like to visit.
Yeah, we visit his grave once or twice a year.
All right, Mr. O, I'm going to have you pull a namaste blessing randomly. Please don't look at the cards. Do not look at the cards and just pull one. Do not look at the cards.
Thank you, Dr. Victor.
And pull one. You almost pulled a blessed season, which of course would have been great for Aries season, but that's okay. We have a great namaste blessing here in this card. And it is blessings without borders. In essence, we are living energy flowing through the ocean of human consciousness. Spiritual beings moving through cycles of life, birth, death, and rebirth. We are all interconnected and in communication with each other. No matter how much physical space appears to separate us, feel the blessed presence of someone you love this moment in your heart. And so, with that, I want to say that, you know, I feel the blessings from everybody who's here today, and I feel the love, and I hope that you feel the love from us too.
Indeed.
Namaste, everybody, and have a great rest of your day. Have a happy week ahead, and also, thanks for coming today. It's been a great show. We've had a great time. All right.
Don't forget, tomorrow's live stream is 11 a.m. It's 3 hours earlier. 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. I have an engagement later in the day, so we shifted it earlier because we didn't want to not give you our regular live stream.
Oh, you're very welcome, Moonlight. Thank you, everyone. Take care, and we'll see you soon.
All right.
Bye-bye.